Hi there, my name is Stanley Steen from Team Deberoo, and in this video you will learn how you can make money on AdCombo using Taboola ads. So let's dive in.
This video is brought to you by Deberoo.com, the #1 affiliate marketing software platform.
Alright, here we are at the dashboard of the Deberoo tracker, and in this video you will learn how you can make money by promoting an offer from AdCombo using the native ads on Taboola. Alright, so we have a lot to discuss, so let's dive straight in. So here we are at the dashboard of the tracker, but before we're going to prepare our tracker for the campaign launch today, first let me show you the offer that we're going to focus on today. So this is the offer from AdCombo that we are going to focus on, and it is the Matcha Slim offer. It's a weight loss product using the matcha plant, so that's like the unique selling point basically. And this is a product that, or an offer that is available in multiple geos, but today we are going to focus on the geo Spain, okay? So we have quite some landing pages as well as offer pages. So please don't get confused. Inside of AdCombo, when they talk about landings, they talk about the offer pages. And when they talk about pre-landings, they're talking about the landing page. Okay, so keep that in mind. Yeah, so they have quite some both offer pages as well as landing pages. So we will pick a couple of them that we're going to use. But first, let's go to the Deberoo tracker and prepare our tracker for today's campaign. Okay, so first let's go to the tab Affiliate Network, because we want to make sure that AdCombo has been added as an affiliate network inside our tracker so that we can add the offer later on, okay? So I already have AdCombo in here, but in case you don't, click on Create and click on Affiliate Network, and then you can select AdCombo from the list and press Next, and then everything is already pre-set up. So you don't have to change anything. Simply select your workspace and click on Save, and you're good to go. Okay? So once you have added the affiliate network, it is time to also add the traffic source. Okay? So we're going to go to the tab Traffic Sources, and we want to add Taboola ads inside our list of traffic sources. So once again, I already have it here, which means that I don't have to add a new traffic source for any campaigns in the future using Taboola. But in case you don't have Taboola in your tracker just yet, click on Create, click on Traffic Source, and select Taboola from the list of pre-set up traffic sources right here. Click on Next, and everything is pre-filled out. So once again, you only have to select your workspace and click on Save. All right? Cool, so now that we have done that, it's time to add our offer, okay? So let's do one offer page for today, and we're gonna split test 2 different landing pages provided by AdCombo. So we have quite some offer pages. You can check them out by clicking on Open URL. And let's say this is exactly the lander that we want to use, okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select that specific lander that I want to use, or offer page, I'm sorry. So I select the offer page that I want to use, and on the pre-landings, so on the landing pages, I'm going to select no pre-landing, okay? Because I want to self-host my landing page so that I can split test them. Alright, and depending on which offer page you choose, this link will change. So I'm going to copy this link now that I have selected the right offer page. But if you want to split test your offer pages as well, you can create another offer in your tracker using a different link. And every time you select a different offer page, as you can see, the link will change. Alright, so if you want to split test those, then you just have to create multiple offers inside the tracker as well and select those when you create the campaign. But it will all be clear, all right? We're going to work with one offer page, so we're going to create a new offer. Select the workspace, initial, and select the affiliate network. It's going to be AdCombo, and then the country tag is going to be Spain, okay? Then right here, we give our offer a name. So I'm going to call it Matcha Slim AdCombo. And obviously, if you want to do multiple different offer pages, I would call it something like offer page 1. All right, and the next one, offer page 2. All right, then right here you want to paste in the tracking link that you have copied from AdCombo, and then at the end of this offer link add a question mark and then copy and paste in this parameter that is shown underneath your offer URL. Okay, once you've done that, we're all good to go, so press save. And if you want to split test your offer pages, you do this process again for as many times as you want, depending on how many offer pages you want to test. Okay? Next up is the landing page. So let's go back to AdCombo and let's take a look at the landing pages that they have. All right, I'm going to open them all four. So first we have this, looks like a sort of blog style of somebody who lost a lot of weight. Then we have this one, which looks more like a research kind of page. We have this one. Oh, that's actually almost the same, if not exactly the same. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's slightly different. Okay, so right here it's, let's translate this for a second. It is possible to lose in 2 months after 40. Okay, that's a bit of a weird translation. But right here we can also see the kilograms, so probably there are some small changes in the text, not necessarily in the layout of the landing page. And then we also have this one, which is a blog style. So let's say we want to use 2 of these different landing pages. Okay, so let's say we want to use these 2, for example. Then what I'm going to do is, first we have to locate which one they are. This one, I'm going to download that one, and I'm going to download this one, okay? So cool, we have downloaded the 2 landing pages, and now we just need to upload them to the Deberoo landing page builder. So let's go there. I'm going to upload a zip, and I'm going to call it match slim lander 1. Drag in the zip file and press create. Alright, cool. So now we can change anything inside the lander. We can change the images, the text, whatever you want. And once you're done, it's very important to not forget the destination URL. Okay, so I'm going to go to the Deberoo tracker and click on my name and go to tracker settings, because that's where we'll find the tab tracking URLs, and we're going to need our click URL. So I'm going to copy my click URL and then go back to the landing page builder, paste it in there, click on change links. The links have been updated. Then I can publish my page. All right. Cool. So now our first landing page is live, okay? We're gonna add this to the Deberoo tracker in just a second, but first I wanna also publish my second landing page to make sure that I have everything in place before we're gonna go back to the tracker. So let's press upload zip one more time, match slim lander 2. Okay, I'm gonna drag in the other file this time, press create. Once again, if you want, you can make any changes to the text, to the images, to the call to action, whatever you want, and then paste in your click URL, click on change links, and we're gonna publish this page as well. All right. Still publishing, there we go. All right, so we now have our 2 landing pages live, and we want to split test these 2 landing pages. So let's go to the Deberoo tracker, and we're first going to add these 2 landing pages to the tracker, and then we're going to set up the campaign, and we'll make sure that we can split test them both. So let's go to landers. I'm going to click on create lander. Okay, first we want to select the workspace again, so I'm still using the initial one, and the country tag is going to be Spain. Then let's give this lander a name, match slim lander 1. I'm going to paste in my first landing page URL. So I'm going to copy this right here and paste it in here, and then I'm going to press save. And then we also want to add the second one, so the process is exactly the same. Click on create, click on lander. All right, let me copy the other link. All right, so let's paste in that other link, perfect. And this one is gonna be lander 2. Let's press save. All right, cool. So we have added the affiliate network, the traffic source, the offer, and the landing pages. So now it's time to create our campaign inside the tracker. Let's go to the campaigns tab and click on create, and I'm using the tracking simple format. The traffic source is going to be Taboola. There we go. Country tag is going to be Spain. And the campaign name, let's call it Matcha Slim AdCombo. Okay. I'm using the auto cost model, and the transition between ad and campaign funnel, I'm going to set it to the redirect. The campaign destination, you have the option to create a path inside a pre-saved flow, but I'm going to create my path right here. We're going to use landers and offers for the path destination, and the transition to offer, I'm going to set it to a 302 redirect. All right, then we have the landers and the offers. So we have one offer page. Let's add one offer. Match, that's the one. And we want 2 landing pages. Okay, so I'm going to add 2 landing pages. Spain, that one, and Spain, that one. Perfect. Cool, so this way we can split test our landing pages and see which one performs better. And maybe after that initial test, maybe we can do another test and grab one of the other landing pages. Okay, but for now we're going to press save. And our campaign has been created inside the Deberoo tracker. So the tracker is now all set up. We're all good to go on that part. Now I'm going to copy this campaign URL, and then we move over to Taboola. Let me close these tabs first. Yes, I want to leave. All right, here we are inside the Taboola dashboard. Okay, so we're going to create a new campaign. I'm going to click on create campaign. First, we want to give our campaign a name. It seems like it's still loading. Let's refresh the page. Okay, there we go. Let's give our campaign a name. So I'm going to start with the geo abbreviation. Then the offer name is just my personal preference, and the name of the affiliate network. Then we have the brand name. So right here we can set a name that appears to be the brand name of this product. Okay, so we can do whatever we want. You could name it after the blog that is the blog name of your landing page. You could name it after the actual product and call it Matcha Slim, or you could do it something like weight loss research. Yeah. Company, right? Something like that. Whatever you want, whatever you think will work best. Then we have the marketing objective. So in this case, obviously online purchases. Then we have the schedule. So you can start running as soon as the ads are approved, or you can set a specific start and end date. Okay, so we can say, okay, I want to start September the 30th. You can set no end date, which is my personal preference. I will just keep analyzing the data, and once I see that it's time to kill the campaign, I'll kill the campaign myself. So usually I don't really work with an end date, but you can set one right here if you want. Then we have the days and hours. So at the start of my campaign, I always like to use the 24/7, just keep on running 24/7. However, later during the campaign, when we have some data on which days of the week and which hours of the day perform best, that might be the time where I want to start optimizing on some days and hours. So then I can use this right here. Okay. Next up is the campaign targeting. So first, the location is going to be Spain. All right, Spain's been selected. Perfect. Locations to be included. I'm going to start with the entire country once again, but when I have some data later on in the campaign, and I see that specific regions or states or specific cities or postal codes, if they don't work well with my campaign, then I can exclude them right here by just changing this to exclude. All right, so that will be something that I'm going to focus on later on during the campaign, but at the start I want to focus on the entire country. The platform, so let's say we only want to run on desktop, then we don't have to worry about the connection type. So if you do mobile, you can say I want to do Wi-Fi only. Unfortunately, you cannot say I want to do carrier only, but on desktop obviously it's always Wi-Fi or Ethernet. And then the operating system, so we can include or exclude specific operating systems, and not only the systems, but you can also unfold them and include or exclude specific operating system versions, okay? So you can do that right here. But once again, I need some data to see how these different operating systems are performing and which ones work well and which ones don't. So I need to generate some data before I start optimizing on that. Same goes for the browsers. So on the browsers, it seems like we do not have the browser versions, but we can still include or exclude specific browsers. And we can also block specific sites. So if we notice that specific placements do not work, maybe we've done some health campaigns before using Taboola in Spain, and we notice that specific sites do not perform well, then we can exclude them from the campaign right here. Next up is the audience targeting. So you can include or exclude specific audiences that you have saved on your Taboola account. Or choose one of the marketplace audiences, or contextual, which is basically the kind of pages that you're going to promote on, right? So these two are for the people who you're trying to target, and this one is for the placements that you're trying to target. Let's go to the next page, and that is the budget and bidding. Okay, so right here we have the budget. We can set a daily budget, a monthly budget, or a lifetime budget. I like to use the daily budget. Let's set it on 250. Then we have the spending limits. So we can set a monthly limit, or we can set a lifetime limit for your campaign. So for the monthly limits, if we would do this times 30, it will be, let's see, 7.5K. If I'm not mistaken, yep, 7.5K. All right, so you could do it like this, then it will be around the same every month, okay? Then we have the bids. So select the delivery method and bid amount for your campaign. So we can select our bid right here. And it's a CPC model. So with this current bid, we have 247 clicks a day. Next up is the bid strategy. So we can do a smart bid where the algorithm will automatically look for the best bid for the specific placement, or we can do a fixed bid where you manually control your bids yourself. That's personally my preference, although it might be useful to do a smart bid, especially if you're just starting out. It might be good to do that. Our bid is, by the way, above normal range, which is quite understandable. So let's bring it back a little bit. Then we have the ad optimization. So we can do optimized or A/B testing. So with optimized, it will send more traffic to the ads that Taboola thinks will be best performing. And with the A/B testing, they will get roughly about the same amount of traffic, and you can very easily see the results. And the good part is that you can set an end date for your A/B split test, which means that you could say, okay, the first week I want all my ads to have the same amount of traffic, about the same amount of traffic, so that I have some good data on all of them. And then after that week, I want it to go automatically to the auto-optimized ads, right? Where they will send more traffic to the ads that perform better. That's actually a very good idea, because that way you give your ads some space to generate some data, and then you let the algorithm decide which ads work best. So that's actually a good strategy, and it's a very useful feature on Taboola that they have this. So you can set the end date for your A/B testing, which is quite nice. Then we have the CPA goal. It's optional, but they do recommend it. You can set a cost per action goal, and it will help you measure how your campaign is performing. Then we have the tracking, so the tracking code, the third-party tags, as usual. And once you have set up that, let's go to the ads. So we're going to click on create and go to ads. Right here, we have the creation mode. So we can do variations, which means that, for example, if you upload 5 images and 5 headlines, you will have 25 different creatives. Okay? You can also do them one by one. This way, if you create 5 ads with 5 headlines and you just do them one by one, you have to create them all 25, or you can leave specific combinations out. But this way, it doesn't automatically mix and match all your images with all your headlines. And then we have the RSS, which I am not too familiar with, but I like to use the variations anyway. Okay, so this is my go-to. All right, campaign is already set. The landing page URL. So this is not going to be your landing page URL. This is going to be your campaign URL. So we're going to paste in that campaign URL that we copied a little while ago from the Deberoo tracker. Okay. If you want, you can load images and headlines from your landing page URL. I don't really like that. I will just create my ads myself, and I don't need them to grab anything from my landing page. All right, here we go. We have the content. So first the headlines, and after that we're going to focus on the images. But let's start with the headline. So let's do, obviously we would do this in Spanish, by the way, since we're promoting in Spain, but for the sakes of this video, I'm going to do it in English. So let's say, doctors stunt. That's my go-to. All right, doctor stunt, matcha plant appears, wait, you can be stronger with that. Matcha plant burns fat, rapidly. Medical companies furious. All right, cool. All right, we can also add a description if you want, so that's optional. We have 250 characters for our description. All right, so you can do that. Let's skip it for now, but you do have the option. And then we have the CTA button. You can also select a CTA button. I would test a couple different ones, but let's do read more for now. And then the process for all your headlines, of course, is the same. So you can just keep on adding them. All right. And then we have the images right here. So let's check the best practices for the best dimensions. So it's going to be 1000 by 600. Okay. So let's go to Canva, create a new design, custom size 1000 by 600. There we go. All right. And let's do something like matcha plant. Let's see if we can find something interesting. All right. Okay. This actually looks like a quite nice picture, but there's not enough contrast in there. That's why I wanted to open it to show you everything is green. So we don't really want to do that. This, however, is quite interesting. It doesn't create a lot of curiosity. Maybe a little bit, because we wonder what kind of green powder it is. There's not a lot of powder that is that color, but it's quite bright, the powder, right? So let's see if we can do that even a little bit more. I don't see anything happen. Oh, okay. It's quite dark, the picture. Yeah, it'll lessen the brightness. Okay, so something like this. This is just a bad picture, I'm sorry. The quality sucks. I like the fact that that powder was really popping on that black background, but the quality is just terrible. Okay, so let's see if we can find something else. All right. Let's do matcha powder. Let's see what kind of results we get when we do that. This looks interesting. There's still not a whole lot of contrast, so let's see if we can find some related images. Okay. All right. Okay. This looks pretty cool. Let's download this. So this will also create some curiosity because, or at least for me, because I wonder what the hell this thing is. All right, so let's upload it into Canva. and see if we can do something with the adjust buttons and get a little bit more contrast in the picture. There we go, it starts to pop already, but look at the saturation. There we go, looks a lot better. A little bit blur on the minus to create a bit of sharp texture basically. See if we can up it just a little bit. Not the brightness too much. Okay, yeah, that'll do. Alright, nice, looks pretty cool actually. Let's download this and we're gonna upload it into Taboola as soon as it's downloaded. There we go. Upload it and there we go. Awesome. Look at that. Dr. Stunt, matchup plan burns fat rapidly. Medical companies furious. Awesome. So the process for all your different images and for all your headlines is the same. You do, by the way, also have the option to go to the stock images, which I don't really like. They don't really have the same results as looking for your own images. But you could try it. Let's see if they even have something for Matcha. Oh, they actually do. Quite a lot even. Alright, so you could say, okay, I also want this one, and this one looks pretty cool, and this one, right? So now you have 4 different images with one headline. Oh, sorry, 3 different images with one headline. Oh, we do have 4. So they create all these different variations. If we then would say, okay, we're going to do a headline 2. There we go. Then it will automatically create 4 more ads, right? Because we have 4 images. So we need to mix that second headline with the 4 images that we have, okay? So then we have 8. Pretty cool stuff, pretty cool stuff. And then once you're done with adding all your creatives, your headlines, your images, let's click on submit. All right, it's loading. And there we go. Now our campaign has been created. Now it's time for the Taboola team to review our ads and verify them. And once they are verified, once they are reviewed and we have a green light, our campaign will either go live immediately or it will wait for the scheduled start date and start spending then. And then we can receive some money from AdCombo when the conversion starts to come in. Okay, so you now know how you can make money with AdCombo, promoting an AdCombo product using the native ads of Taboola. Alright, if you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date about any new videos. And that's gonna be it for this one, so I really hope you enjoyed. I will catch you next time, and until then, peace out.
This video is brought to you by Deberoo.com, the #1 affiliate marketing software platform.